that dresses we wear are made up of fabrics. These fabrics are made of fibers that are gathered from the source, spun into threads, and then they are woven. Introduction. All of you know that dresses we wear are made up of fabrics. These fabrics are made of fibers that are gathered from the source, spun into threads, and then they are woven or knit into fabrics. Fibers naturally occur in both plants and animals. Natural fibers include cotton, jute, silk, and wool. Cotton and jute are obtained from plants. Silk is a natural protein fiber obtained from the cocoons of the larvae of the mulberry silkworm. Wool is the textile fiber obtained from sheep and certain other animals including goats, yak, llama, alpaca, camel, and angora. Fiber is a long hair-like strand or thread-like material. It is a substance that is at least 100 times longer than its width. Objectives. After completing this lesson, you will be able to learn about wool fiber properties and its uses, processing fiber into wool, nature and texture of silk fiber, life history of silk moth, silk processing methodology. Wool. Wool, a fiber that has traditionally been used in the textile industry, is obtained from animals like sheep, yak, angora goats, camel, llama, and alpaca. Sheep are found in Australia, New Zealand, Afghanistan, Nepal, and Central Asian countries. Yak is commonly seen in Tibet and Ladakh. Angora goats found in hilly regions such as Jammu and Kashmir. Camels are found in the very hot and rocky deserts of North Africa, Middle East and Asia. Llama and alpaca found in South America. The main wool-producing states of India are Rajasthan, Punjab, Jammu and Kashmir, Karnataka, Gujarat, Uttar Pradesh, Uttaranchal, Himachal Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh, Maharashtra and Haryana. Punjab alone accounts for 40% woolen units, while Haryana accounts to 27%. Rajasthan for 10% and the rest of the states account for the remaining 23%. Rearing and breeding of sheep, from fibers to wool. For obtaining quality wool, sheep are reared. Energy, protein, vitamins, minerals, fiber, and water are required for rearing of sheep. Sheep are exclusively herbivorous mammals and prefer to eat varied kinds of grass and leaves, and also feed them on a mixture of pulses, corn, jawar, oil cakes and minerals. In winter season, rearing of sheep takes place indoors and they are fed on leaves, grain and dry fodder. For improving the quality and texture of wool fiber, we are rearing certain breeds of sheep. These sheep are selectively bred, with one parent being a sheep of high quality breed. The reared sheep develop a thick growth of hair. Hair is shaved off for getting different types of wool for processing. Processing fiber into wool. Wool processing involves many operations, both dry and wet processes. Shearing is the first step in processing fiber into wool. It is the removal of the fleece of the sheep along with a thin layer of the skin. Scouring, the technical term for washing, is the second step in wool processing. This involves washing the wool in hot soapy water to remove dirt, grease, dust, and dry plant matter from the fleece. Nowadays, scouring is done by machine. Sorting. Wool is sorted out from different batches and then mixed together mechanically, thus creating a slightly different set of colors. The clean wool is then passed through rollers, which in turn straighten the fibers and remove unwanted matter. Rollers do vary in size and speed, which forms a thin web of fibers. Woolen yarn, the shorter staple fibers, are used for hand knitting as well as industrial and domestic machine knitting. Uses of wool. Wool is used to make sweaters, dresses, coats, suits, jackets, pants, and the lining of boots. It can also be made into blankets and carpets. Hazards and their prevention. But by basic precaution, the hazards are minimized. Wool industry is an important means of livelihood for many people in our country. But sorters' job is risky as sometimes they get infected by a bacterium, anthrax, which causes a fatal blood disease called sorter's disease. Such risks faced by workers in an industry are called occupational hazards. Silk. Silk is insect fiber. It comes from the silkworm cocoon that the silkworm spins around itself to form its cocoon. A single filament from a cocoon can be as long as 1600 meters. It is considered as an animal fiber because it has a protein structure. Silk acts as an excellent insulator to keep our bodies warm in the cold weather and cool in the hot weather. China is the leading silk producer of the world. India is the world's second largest producer of silk. Life history of silk moth. Summary. Natural fibers are obtained from plants and animals. Generally, animal fibers are obtained from sheep and silkworms. Wool is a fiber naturally obtained from sheep. The final product of wool is obtained after sheep hair is sheared off from the body, scoured, sorted, dried, dyed, spun, and woven to yield wool. Wool fabric is of lightweight, versatile, does not wrinkle easily, and is soft to touch. Wool is synonymous with warmth and is used to make winter garments. Silk is the most beautiful and shiny natural fiber. It is an extremely lustrous and soft fiber, and it is obtained from silkworms. The most popular kind of silk is obtained from the mulberry silkworm. Life history of silk moth has 4 stages. These are ova, larvae, pupa, and imago. Silk production process is a combination of old and modern techniques. Silk and wool fibers play a vital role in textile industries.